Come on, Rex.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Talk Force TV. We are here. We are here for the watch around. Hope you're all very well on this very fine Tuesday. So for the London Chelsea, don't need to know that, but we are here. We are live for the watch around tonight. Hope you're all feeling fantastic on this very fine night. Both playing Preston tonight, obviously. Very tough game, don't get me wrong, because obviously Preston, I mean, it always is a tough game. And they showed that if I was going into it with confidence, I feel like that we can get something. Here's the team news for the game. Obviously, two changes for um, the team tonight. Obviously, who far obviously replaces Sam in goal. Obviously, Sam was suspended. The other change is Ryan Yates comes into that centre midfield. Replacing Sinking there, obviously, to save the game tonight. So it doesn't surprise me that he is playing. I feel like it will help him playing tonight. So I feel like that he deserves it, and that hopefully that he does do well. So obviously this is the team. We've got quite a few people. We've got 10 people um, watching at the minute, which is quite nice. Obviously, we always do well on the watch stand, to say the least. So, tell us what you think in the chat.
How's it going, Top TV, man?
Before us going into it, obviously, right, losing against Stoke, obviously, we drew 2-all, which was that sort of result where I feel like that. Glad that we didn't lose and that we are actually keeping up with the chasing part. So obviously we are on the Star Sports Arena tonight. So if you need to have want to watch the game, obviously we are on there. So which is quite nice at least that we are.
How's it going, Top TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my.
Sorry about that.
How's it going, Top TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my preview for Nottingham from.
We should be listening to Jack's interview. Just downloading it now. I'm just going to put it up onto here. I haven't got the first kit, unfortunately. Just only got the home kit and the away kit. So, it's I'm not too gutted about that. I haven't got all three kits, but I'm glad that I've got two of them. On this one, I've got my name on number 30 because I'm 30 years old. So, but I mean, what a fan base we do have. I mean, going up to Preston on a Tuesday night with 2,000, it could be more, knowing that we could sell more tickets up to 6 o'clock tonight. So it could potentially just take it to just under 2,400. To take 2,400 fans up to Preston on Tuesday night, great support. I mean, it just goes to show how much we get behind the club. And even Friday against Bournemouth, it was shocking to say the least how bad they were for postponing it dead late. Lucky enough tonight that we are playing and that we are actually got the game that we have. So it is quite nice. To say the least. So get your comments coming in as per usual on the chat. Do enjoy listening to you guys for it. So I've got to forget. Also, I just answered that one. Obviously, we've got Jack now give this preview. So enjoy this preview.
How's it going, Talk Forest TV? My name is Jack, and welcome to my preview for Nottingham Forest versus Preston, taking place at Deepdale in Preston in about half an hour for me. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. They are currently 2 places and 2 points below us, I think, but they do have 2 games in hand on us. All the 2s, the 22nd of the 2nd, 2022. They are 2 points and 2 places below us with 2 games in hand. But yeah, no. I think it will be. It'll be a close one. I don't think it's going to be too kind of one side or the other. I think the last time we did go to Deepdale, it was a 1-0 win where Lewis Grabban's penalty was enough to decide it. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's going to be. I think interesting by the fact that we don't have Bryce Samba in goal, usually such a reliable goalkeeper in terms of his shot stopping and that side of things. But you can never rely on him because he just pulls out some absolutely ridiculous, very silly, very stupid things. And we end up not winning the game, or we end up conceding goals, which makes it a little bit nervy, like Leicester going into the half at 3-0 would have been exceptional. I mean, going in at 3-1 against Leicester is also exceptional, but adds that little bit of potential, bit of doubt, bit of nerves, makes the game a little bit more edgy for the first few minutes of the second half, and it doesn't really need to be. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how this one pans out. It's been a while since Forest last played. Obviously, the game on Friday night was postponed due to apparently stadium issues. There wasn't safe to play in, but there was no pictures released by Bournemouth, so we don't really know why that happened, but it happened, and it's got to move on from that now and put that out of our minds and try and go ahead and win tonight. Pardon me. Yeah, I think we're going to have a strong lineup, obviously, as we can put out. I think Grabban not being there is a bit of a shame, and Samba not being in goal, but I think other than that, it's going to be probably our best lineup. You know, I have seen the lineup, but I can't remember who's in it. But I think it'll be the same sort of back five that we usually see. I think either one of Yates or Colback alongside Garner is a brilliant partnership in the centre of the park. And then that front three of Zinkernagel, Johnson and Davis, you know, that's one of the best front threes in the league at the minute, on current form and on sort of on paper you wouldn't really put Davis up there, but what he's done since coming in has been huge. You know, the way that he's been able to play that hold up striker as well as being able to turn and get in behind as and when he needs to. He's got a shot on him. You know, he can improvise. You look at that Leicester game where he hit the crossbar from a volley, nothing was happening. Nothing was on, and he managed to engineer a shot and hit the crossbar. So yeah, I think in terms of the scoreline, I've got a feeling it's either going to be 2-1 or 3-1 Forest. I do think we're going to win this one. I don't think it'll be kind of a comfortable one in patches. I think it might be a bit. We'll have to ride our luck a little bit, but I do think that we'll have enough quality to go out there and get all 3 points and score, you know, 2 or 3 goals in this one. And you know, I think we won't keep a clean sheet. I like, you know, I want to give Horvath sort of support in that, but I'm not sure. He's a good shot stopper, don't get me wrong, but distribution-wise, I'm not really comfortable with him. And obviously, as we like to sort of build from the back, it's a little bit I'm a bit sceptical about how he'll be able to play in that situation. He is very one-footed and did struggle against Middlesbrough when the ball was played to his left foot. He kind of panicked a bit and did everything he could to try and get the ball away or switch it onto his right foot. So it'll be interesting to see how that one goes, and maybe that might cause an issue potentially, but I think we've got enough firepower going forward, enough in the front three in the midfield to give us what we need. The fullbacks getting forward, Spence getting involved, Lowe getting involved as well from wide positions will be quite interesting to see how that one pans out. But no, I do feel confident. I mean, obviously, Preston have got some decent players in their ranks. Daniel Johnson's one of the players that they've had for a while, who's probably one of their standout players. I think he's one of the better players in the middle of that park. He's been at the club for a while. There were talks a couple of years ago that he was going to leave, but he managed to stay at Deepdale, and he's one of their sort of talisman, I guess, someone who really carries the team through. They've got players like Sepp van den Berg from Liverpool. He's played in big games for Liverpool when people like Van Dijk were out, so he's got that experience. He's a good youngster coming through. I'm trying to work out who else they've got off the top of my head. Sean Maguire, Tom Barkhuizen. They've got some decent players. They are kind of a team for me who would finish high mid-table. They're that sort of team that season in, season out. They'll probably finish just below the playoffs, not really causing too many problems. Maybe they'll go on a little bit of a run, but they won't quite make it to where they need to make it. I think they maybe need someone like a Daniel Johnson to have a standout season to sell them on. I know they sold on Ben Davies to Liverpool, but he wasn't really that much. And maybe if they could have a player go for 10, 15 million, they could add a little bit more quality to their squad to help them get in that playoffs potentially. But I do see them as kind of a sort of a team who will finish around like 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, that kind of region in the table. They have good runs in the season. They look promising, but they don't have just enough to sneak into that top 6, which I do think that we do. I think this season we really do have enough to do that. We've just got that buzz around the city, around the squad, around the fans, around the stadium on a home match day. That belief that we can go ahead and do it. That belief that whoever we play against, we can take them on, we can beat them. That sort of attitude that we're unbeatable is huge, and it's something that Cooper's really installed in us, and something that's really going to push us forward and really help us with what we're looking to do. But I think in this one, 3-1, 2-1. I'm going to go 2-1. Goals from me coming from. Let's go with Keenan Davis and. I don't know what I fancy Max Lowe to get on the score sheet. I don't know why, I've got a feeling. But yeah, I'm really, really intrigued to see how this one pans out. We need a win, to help us at the minute. I think at the weekend, some results went in our favour with QPR dropping points and Middlesbrough losing to Bristol City in that one. We need to make the most of that. We need to really keep the positivity going, keep pushing forward, keep looking to build on the positive mentality at the minute, the positive moment we're in. Not let the game that we couldn't play on Friday night distract anything or put us off. Maybe it could help us. Pardon me, give us a little bit of rest, a bit more energy in the players' legs, and hope that can push us forward. But no, I'm really intrigued this one as one goes. Really excited to watch this one play out. I do think it will be 2-1 Forest, and like I say, goals from Max Lowe and Keenan Davis. So if you did enjoy it, smash the like button, subscribe if you are new around here and you are enjoying the videos. Comment down below what you think the score will be, who you think will play, who you think will score, and thank you for watching, and come on you Reds.
Well, that was Jack telling us what he think about the game today. That you guys do agree to it. Obviously, the players have just came out. Don't forget that I'm probably 30 seconds behind on the result on the game, with it being on Saturday. Hope you're okay. I do think it will be fair there. Tell us what you think. Richard Bowyer saying 3-1 Forest. Who do you think will score for Forest tonight? 8 p.m. Eagle score. Tell us what you think. We'll score for you, Richard. Be quite interested to see what you think. But obviously, Richard's going for 3-1 to Forest tonight. Hopefully. Obviously, it is quite a strong team for Forest tonight. Be interesting to see what finish. But obviously, it is a far from goal. World Cup McKenna at the back. Spence Yates, Colback Low. Then it's Johnson, Garner, Davis, Lally, Caffey, Martin, Surrey, Singh, Figan, Smith on the bench. Obviously, Smith first and foremost on the bench in league this season. Obviously, don't feel like that. It's not been too involved, but it's back and forth tonight. It'd be interesting to see who far does get on tonight. tell us what you're thinking. Tell us how you do think he will get on with that. So, in goal, because obviously that's got quite a decent he has got a decent defence in front of him with Cook, McKenna and Wall been standing out obviously since Cook been in. I mean, McKenna and Wall are the men who are obviously the main men back there, and obviously Cook came in and just been been here for 10 years, so be interesting to see how we all get on with him. Get your comments coming in on the chat as per usual, so will be interesting to see what will happen. It will be very, very interesting. So, but I do feel like that Forest can get something tonight. I really, really do. I think could be a 2-1 or 3-1. I think we will score, but I feel like that we might concede some reason. I don't know because I don't know just because of own foul goal. We just need that finish something, but I just think we will concede tonight. So don't hold me against it, guys. If we do concede, so Preston did lose on Saturday against Reading. Lose that sort of team that I thought would be on the up, but obviously they're not. So it'd be interesting to see how this will go on with it. So but yeah, here we go. We have kicked off, guys. Davis always getting involved already with this how we are playing, and I think he will be pivotal tonight. Ball gone back, and their keeper just kicked it high. But both teams are playing similar sort of 3-5-2 today, 3-4-1-2. Whatever formation you think it is. Hey, up for it. Oh, Spence ball would have been better then, but great start. I mean, first minute I know when you're looking very, very dangerous and with Spence. I know it's quite early game, but hopefully Forest are on it. Patrick Collins is in the house saying, "Good evening, mate. Good evening. Hope you are well." If that ball would have been better than by to Davis, I feel like that. It would have been better. Obviously, we have to cut off that stand tonight by Forest fans, which it is absolutely awesome that we have took that much to deep down for two snap games. So absolutely brilliant. So tell us what you think in the chat. What do you think the score will be against this team? So obviously Preston got a goal kick which just took. So Patrick saying 1-0 Forest. Who do you think will score, Patrick? Tell us what you think. It won't come back. Oh, Colbert just had a chance, but obviously it just went wide. But positive. Really sweet tonight. It's on his own channel tonight. Unfortunately, he probably did a video off his toilet, but yeah, he's on his own channel tonight. So obviously another goal kick for Preston. So that how much it's been a should be actually free kick ref and beating Ghana. Pushed him and beat him back. Here we go with the referees. Great press by Forest to force him back. Very, very good press. great work by Forrest again. I mean, great to win it back. I think it was Yatesy, I think, that won it back. Obviously, Davis had the ball now just outside the area, and it's great to see that Forrest already started to implement things already. And I mean, Johnson was a bit unlucky then, that ball. Finney, but Spence have got it. Great work by Spence. Oh, well done, lad. And that's first corner by Forrest. Great work by down that right hand side by Forrest. We've seen with Spence with Colbert, it's like, and even while we get involved then, it's great to see us doing some work down that side of the pitch already. So good. We've got a corner which Garner was taken, so hopefully it can be a very good corner in by Garner. Straight through the area, blimey. Oh, that's unlucky. Davey had a good chance already on target, which funny, but obviously first to be on top already. Just obviously I've been criticised on a YouTube video already, saying that Preston aren't that. I'm not saying Preston aren't that good. They're just not as good as they normally are. I say, funny. All I said about it was that they seem to be a team that not as good as they are. So, all that bit. Oh, Garner was nearly in then. Bit of a straight pass by the defence, but Garner was nearly in. And now Preston's attacking. Don't dive in. Well done, Yatesy. Oh, referee. That was free kick on Brennan. Great chase by James Garner, then chase that ball down for the goalkeeper. That's unlucky by Wolves. See the idea to lift the ball into Davis. They got the ball. Well done, McKenna. Now Preston got a corner, so 2 corners within the first 6 minutes, but from both teams. Being interesting to see how Preston tried to take the short one, but it didn't work out. Keeper, you're the one to take me back where we belong. And it's super, Cooper, Mr. Garibaldi. You keeper, you're the one to take it back where we belong. There we come for us. That's a pushing back. We just had a throw in, and I don't know if that was never free kick for the pushing back. I never know. Keeper, well done, over. Great distribution that was by Overhalf then. Just straight out. Obviously, if you're watching this for the first time on here, do like and subscribe to the socials as per usual, guys. Pretty great for you guys. Yeah, I do get that thing here. Yeah, but obviously Forrest got the ball then. Oh, a bit of a see the idea for to pass the ball to Davis, but it was a bit too hard and little bit too wide of Davis then. So he could have done better, but we also trying to see what we are trying to do. Well done, Davis. Well done. Great work, bad Davis. Obviously, I just sort of seen the penalty appeal that we should have. It is a penalty appeal, never a penalty. I a tough one for me. I didn't think it was. Tell us what you think. Tough one. Yeah, it was a foul, but tough one. Tell us what you think in the chat, guys. Do you think that it was a penalty, or weren't it a penalty? Because it'd be interesting to see what you guys do think of it. Do you think it was a penalty? And if it weren't a penalty, why the ref didn't book him? You know what I'm saying, guys? Why didn't the ref book him? So, you sure? Well done, Keenan Davis. Got the ball and just going into their off now. It's like young Ryan Giggs with this how to swerve through that. That's a free kick first. I don't know if that weren't a free kick. I never know. I just think the players need to keep their heads. I mean, don't get into the silly arguments and that with the ref. He just got that book for dissent, so first out a free kick. How are we gonna do well with this? Come Forest. Ooh. Got a corner. So take that. Keeper, needs to Gary Boldy, Forest having fun. Keeper, you're the one to take it back where we are. No, not a short corner. That was really, really poor short corner. Knowing that Colbert had the man on and feeling to pass it to him, never know. Really, really poor that was by Garner. Should have whipped it in. We've got another throw in. A little bit nearer to the corner flag. Well done, Colbert. Good. Well done then by them to keep the ball. Oh, Brandon Johnson. Oh, looked like I didn't think it was a free kick. It was offside anyway. Well, there you go. We have got one of them refs tonight. So, Obviously got a free kick there then. Ooh, dear me, ref. That could have been a free kick on Tolbert, but there you go. Ref being the ref. I just think this ref just gonna be biased or not. And if that weren't a free kick on Tolbert for pulling him back, I never know. Dear me. If you just tune in, it's Tough Horse TV as per usual. On here, didn't watch land, not random watching on for that much this season. So even been at game so over commitment, so just nice to be on the watch land tonight. Do get your comments coming in as per usual. They just had a ball that came and ripped in. Weren't really troubling Forest that much because there weren't really anyone that would try and challenge for it. But it was great clearance by Jed. If it wouldn't have been there, then I don't know what happened. But it weren't really that much troubling. Hold up. Ball's on half at the minute, guys. Preston started to come into it at the minute, personally. Obviously, they are starting to get on top of the. Since that penalty decision that we didn't get, they seem to be. Great block by the 80. He took one for the team there. Preston have got a corner, but they are starting to get on top. So ever since that penalty claim that we didn't get, really, it was a shame. But yeah. Preston have got a corner. Never was troubling involved that one at all. Davis got the ball. I mean, he's so swan and keeping that ball. Well done. Great work. Unlucky by Brennan there, and you see what he tried to do, set Jed off, but he didn't. On Jed. Oh, great block that was on Jed, but a great work to for Jed to get past one before the block. Tried the same still again, but it didn't work out. It is pressing fairness well, unfortunately. I don't know if Preston just had the one in and just looking very far for a quick down to actually kick the ball away. Just, yeah. Great save by Overhaul again if it was. But ball that headed down and the ref just don't seem to know what he's doing at the minute. It's just like a ball that headed down, and to be fair, Overhaul actually it came off Overhaul and actually the ref gave a goal kick. So I don't think this ref is very good because it was blatant corner, but it didn't give it. So either the ref is on George or they just don't know what he's doing. So, oh, wait. So what we took in then, nice trying to press the ball out, but it didn't work out. Goal kick that is, but blimey, this ref is having a meal already, and we're only 20 minutes in. The thing is that I think sometimes first are overplaying it, but you see the ideas, what they are trying to do. McKenna, that is class. He just ball went down the wing and McKenna just hit it off there and actually kicked it out. So great defending by Forrest then to actually Patrick is still in the house saying not happy with the ref. We never are. We never are happy with the refs. Come on, it is. We all get crap refs. And it's Super Cooper, Lisa Gariboni, Forrest having fun. Cooper, you're the one to take it back where we belong. And it's Super Cooper, Mr. Gariboni, Forrest having fun. Cooper, you're the one to take it back where we belong. But yeah, I think it's quite nice to see that the referees giving some right dodgy decisions to both teams. It's just the one because it's just that bit thingy that if it's very up for one team, not both teams say. But yeah. Oh, ball just dropped over Brennan's head. So just an auto bounce that happened then. Dan the man on tour, Dan the man on tour. He don't care his voice fan, Dan the man on tour. Dan the man on tour, down the man on tour. He don't care, he's for his fan, down the man on tour. How am I watching the game? I've got Sky Go right here. So I am actually watching it. Guys, if you are wondering, I'm watching it. We have got a throw in hour and a half at the minute. It seemed to be one of them ones at games at the minute back again where balls going out at the minute quite a lot. Both teams trying to settle again. Balls in the area, up in the area a lot as well. Just trying to get someone to put the foot on it. Because we are trying to play football, but just need someone in there just to make things tick. Oh, that is over. Brennan. Oh, that is Brennan. Come on now. Come on now. Make a move. Come, Keenan. Oh, just that, from Garner actually to straight at the keeper. For any other side, it would have been 1-0 personally. But it's not. But it's straight at the keeper, and it was that sort of shot where you think any other side it would have been 1-0. So now Preston's on the break, and they have got a corner now. So it's that sort of game. It's gonna be quite end to end. So they have got a corner. Warren Keenan. Great defending. Arnold seen no. Okay. Bit of a weird one. That one was Patrick. He's in the house then. One day plays this down. You know what? He go play that play. Whoever Joe Worrell took in, he didn't go down. It would have been a penalty. Should have been a free kick. Obviously, one of the Preston players is down at the minute as well. He got an injury, so yeah. The player's just got a water break at the minute. Do you think the European Cup final? I don't know at the minute, to prove it. I think that what they're offering Russia at the minute, I don't think it will be. Personally. Preston have got the finish. They did have a man down. Get your comments coming in, guys. Tell us what you think to the first, just under half an hour. Tell us what you think. Are you happy with the performances? What you expect? Should we add a penalty? Tell us what you think in the comments. As per usual, should have been a penalty. Oh, great defending that was. Well, here's another corner to Preston as well. So, Dark on top. but they're not. So, no, man. West Brom beating Middlesbrough 1-0, guys. Barnsley beating Hull 1-0 as well. So, decent result that Middlesbrough losing at the minute. Preston have got another corner as well right now. Yates has cleared it away. At the minute, we are 10th. We have dropped down the place because West Brom are winning. Coventry's winning as well, so we have dropped down. Then we have got a game in hand on Huddersfield as well. So no, okay. This ref is joke. Brennan Johnson, baby. Brennan Johnson, oh. Brennan Johnson, baby. Brennan Johnson, oh. Brennan Johnson, baby. Get your comments coming in as per usual, guys. Tell us what you think. At the minute. Preston have got a throw in that they won on it. They've got it. Try and cross in and that Daniel Johnson, but was it? No, it wasn't Daniel Johnson getting mixed up. But they just had a header that went really wide. Is it me or do any of you guys feel uncomfortable with Hayforth kicking out? Because it's been a bit up and down at the minute. NFFC Jackson BT, Paul Sholton Hadan, good evening, Paul. Hope you're well. Get your comments coming in as per usual, guys. Tell us what you think in the chat. How your first half an hour gone for Forest? Is it what expected? Do you feel like that we should have been on top? Do you feel like we should have got a penalty? Unusual nonsense about referees that are absolutely awful. So, tell us what you think, guys. As per usual. NFSC saying hi, hope you're well, Jack. Do say what you think. Preston have got the ball at the minute. Forest are just letting them run into the half. Oh, there, Joe Wild just got turned. But it's offside, said no need to worry about that. We've got 12 minutes to go before half time. We just need to. Forest seem to gone in from third gear into second gear. Just so that we can get back into third gear, maybe go into fourth gear now. If we do, I think we can't beat these. Not gonna deny that. No confidence, have it, scares me. It's not have it, it's over. There, Preston got a chance here. Over saved it, which decent enough save. I mean, all you need to do is just come down and to pick it. It went majorly on top. They sent off right then. Just it's that sort of even game that both sides are attacking. Preston seem to be probably the team more on top than Forest. Just though, I don't think bar that there's nothing really too much to separate us. Preston have got a throw in throw, and it probably end up near the over halfway line by the time we took it. For the keepers, well done. If we want to get if we want to, we have got the instant reaction show on after the game, guys. So obviously, if you guys want to come on, be my guest. Tell us what you think in the chat. As usual, obviously, a free ball tried to get Brennan in, didn't work, and people just bowled out for their defenders. So we are trying to hit them with the pace of Brennan Johnson. But yeah. Paul Schulten's in, Walter Smith and goal. Good job, Wall didn't catch him then. Keenan. He got pushed off. Preston are definitely getting on top at the minute, which is quite scary. It is testing our defence. And we have got a free kick for them being offside again, so doesn't surprise me. This one actually, for him being off, but not the main. Hold on. Good trying to start was low on them. Just see it feels like at the minute that they are trying to stop us from playing, didn't they, Shannon, that? Obviously I got Sky Sport News, so I'm saying he's talking about Forest at the minute, and it is showing that they are a minute in front of me. So Preston have got a throw in straight down the line. Well done, Stevie Court, for stopping that and Forest getting going again. Forest just not seem to get out of second gear at the minute, which it's a scary thing. Tell us what you think in the chat, guys. What do you think? Because you can tell it's a typical Tuesday night 0-0 game at the minute. Nothing in between the sides. Ref just gave us a free kick for foul. on told back it was a push, so I don't know why they're trying to moan about it. Well, so I don't think it down and left it long. Not the best free kick, but there you go. I'm going to try and do it again to McKenna. See one header. Um, 6 minutes half time. Trying to quick one that one from Five. Didn't work out, but nearly did. Oh, bit of loose ball. Try and get Cole back. And he just gave away a free kick. Damn it. God, that first start throwing which Larry's going to take. At the minute. Well done, Davis. Just tap it off them. To get free kick. No, Dean Garner. Oh, well done, half then for collecting it. You know, someone else Yatesy then. Well done, Fives. Definitely free kick. I don't know why you meaning. Lynn Graham saying UX. Forrest trying to play it around, which I do like, but Preston are trying to finish. They are trying to stop us and trying to pressure us. I think the cup wouldn't have. That could have gone in for an goal, but if we would have put his foot out, then it could have been 1-0, but it's not. Oh. Yeah, half hour. Thank you. Couple of minutes half time. One and Keenan. Oh, look there. Well, I wonder if the ref handed a free kick for that. When the old team David did, was try and play the ball. Dear me. But Bensley. A 2-0 up against Hull. But yeah, it was really pass about that one being 2-0. One on McKenna. Great head away. Oh. Another throw in. I don't think Joe Warren's happy with this. I don't think Steve Cooper will be with his first half performance, but there you go. We've got second half to go straight after this. So obviously, we are a second half team, right? Shadowed that, and we can't really moan about the tiredness because obviously we're not playing for nearly 10 days. So well, that should be a booking. Yeah, definitely a booking on. Right. Late, you knew you weren't going to win the ball, and instead of taking the ball, you're taking the beating player. It's annoying, but there you go. I mean, it is half time and it's 0-0. That sort of game where I think don't get me wrong, I just feel like that we're starting off well, but we just seem to like pressing seems to got on top, which worries me. To be fair, but I just feel like that we just need to step up a gear or two personally. For this half and just up it that we know that Forest can. This video is sponsored by From Toe 0, and it is 0-0. Yeah, Paul Taylor just said it in the tweet saying that Forest started off badly, but just couldn't keep it going. Ran to be fair. We just don't seem to be at that height that we seem to like be at, because normally we're at a really, really good height, but today we just started brightly, but then we just seem to have really, really died off, which worries me. I think Steve Cooper will have his words at half time, because it's not like for us to like started off so bright then just drop down. I mean, it reminds me of being in preceding days, but yeah, it's still 0-0, guys. Penalty, what's it? Penalty? It could have been on another day in Championship. That sort of penalty would have been given. So, but it hasn't, and that it's just a shame that not. But I feel like after that, pressing just seemed to be on top. So, drop your comments in, guys. Tell us what you think. And I just can't seem to get enough of TV Keeper. Ref seemed dodgy, but we'll get over that penalty decision. That is Vadrain. Thumbs up that. Refs are always dodgy. Didn't know shadow doubt about that. Refs are always dodgy in this league. So you get you get used to that for a bit. That refs are really dodgy in this league. So it's like playing with 2 left feet, most refs. Keep your comments coming in, guys. CV Cooper. I do agree that the standard referee is shocking, and I feel like I don't know if anyone's seen it. What Rob said, I think it was last week or week before about the standard refereeing, saying that I think the FA are looking to overhaul the standing off refereeing in this league, and obviously I think most of the refs will come out of this league because they're either not up to the standard or they're just shocking in general. So that's what I do think to it personally. Not an agenda against any refs. Not yet. While doing an instant reaction show after the show, the rush around to get your guys' views on it. Obviously, if you want to have your say on the game, get in touch. We'll get you on. As per usual. Obviously, but you know what? We're not losing, and that's the main one of the main optimisms that you can take from it. I think that Preston are trying to be a hard press against us, which stopping us from being quite fluidity, but Forest need to try and find a way of actually being on top and actually being able to actually doing these things in that centre midfield, not centre midfield in that number 10 role. I do because I feel like that thing can unlock holes that not expected Ghana, but things that can unlock those doors and all that in there. So it's just little things that need to be worked on. But nothing too much, if I'm being honest. I can't see. We just need that bit of like. We need to play the ball a lot more quicker. We need to be that bit more urgent with the ball. I do think the same. I think it would have been soft, and like I've said, I said it earlier that, and another day that in the championship the ref would have gave it, didn't they? So that even this in the morning, the ref will give that penalty, and one day and another day like today, they wouldn't give it. So it's that sort of refereeing type to a fair. Just don't feel. I just think if VR would have been involved or something like that, then it would have been chalked off anyway. CV Cooper. CV Cooper. Alright, baby. my name. I just can't get enough. Ah, dear me. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. It's in a time and then it's falling low. I just can't seem to get enough. TV Cooper. Yeah, I could play around with this. But it's half time and it is 0-0 Forest. So, even over, tell you what you think, guys, in the chat. Do you feel like that even over? How do you feel at half time? First 5 minutes, you probably have played in around 200 months. Not 200 months, that little bit of separating, but first bit of one round that yes, tonight. Tell you what I think. Guys. Anything alright, Dan, pal? I'm very well, hope you're well. Hope you are well. Yeah, you know. Gain over Stevie Cooper. But yeah, I mean, super down bony forest having fun. Just getting this up for you guys, as per usual. Our away end tonight. I mean, quite a good following for a Tuesday night game. Always is. I mean, Rapop's one of the best fans in the country. And that a very good following for the game tonight. So really, really good. Bath Forest to be doing that, and I think if it would have been a Saturday game as well, I reckon we would have sold that away and that. So that a good away for him been since he's been in charge. I do feel like that it is a little more better, and the fans are believing again. Like they are getting behind the team, and that they are being quite happy, and they do feel quite confident on the team. So didn't they mean about it? just showing you the goals on the arena around the country. I mean, West Brom are beating Bill 1-0. Coventry are beating Bristol City 1-0, and Barnsley are beating Hull 2-0. Some results tonight, which I feel like that dark surprise. But there you go. That it's the championship we are talking about, guys. That the championship, anyone can beat anyone in this league, and that's why they probably do call it like the best league in the world, because anyone can beat anyone, and anyone can be up there at the end of the season, or some teams you might get surprised, and they are down the bottom. So it doesn't surprise me about that either. So it is some of the best for me, and some of the results. It's like wow. Just showing you match stats. Preston had 9 shots, we had 4. They had 1 on target, we had 2 on target. We had 7 touches in the opposition box. Preston had 11. Passing's finished 79 to 51, and Preston had 52 to 48. So, genuinely, they are, bar the shots on target, they are the team on top. Which doesn't surprise me for a home team, but Forest genuinely need to up the game this off, because they can't play below par and actually think they can beat this Preston team. Anyway, so Forest need to up their game massively if they want to get anything out of it. We are look like the home team came out. The ref and that came out, just waiting for the Forest to come out off the tunnel. So it'd be interesting to see if we do make any changes for this half. I think if we do, we'll probably change one of the attackers to, if we're being honest, yeah. Can't see if making too many changes for that. But obviously, I've got Martin, I've got Lolly, Sewage. I've got some of them players on the bench who can be on that, can change a game. It's quite a attacking bench as well. It don't look like we have made a change, but I might be one here. We probably would have made a change, but don't look like we have. First half going to kick us off for the second half. Hopefully, people would have worked his magic. Obviously, he's the man to work his magic at half time. I've seen it quite a few times this season where second half we have been the better side. City Grand. Oh, Miss rolling in from the Trent. Madison, there's always to be. Oh, City Grand. City Grand. Oh, Miss rolling in from the Trent. Madison, there's always to be. Oh, City Grand. He reads. It is a foreign up the Preston North actually. Be interested but it is a throwing for Preston, that far corner. No, don't let it bounce. Well, dear me. This will be interesting to see how this start of this first half will be. First half, second half, and Spencer's got one on court. Here we go, come on fast. Oh, dear me. Well done. That's better. Free kick to us, which I'm liking already. Well done by Keenan Davis then. Trying to hold the ball up and actually got us the free kick. Come on, fast. It does make me nervous because I've got Sky Sports News on my TV, and this is behind by a minute again. So obviously, try and get kept up to what's happening. It does make me nervous every time it does go on Sky Sports News. Something has happened at Forest that I'm a bit behind. Obviously, it is Darren Bent that doing the Forest commentary on Sky. More than the 80 just passing McKenna. Forest are playing with that bit of urgency that we are wanting to see. So I think if we are playing with that urgency, then I feel like that we will. The 80 just had a shot that gone over, but it's great at the court, and then Ashton flying over. And that's what I want to see. People taking them chances. And it's actually playing with that bit more pace and that freedom. I think it was just tired pressing that. So that's what I do think. And it's super keeper, he's a driving body, Forest having fun. Keeper, you're the one to keep the back ribbon on. Yeah. Offside to Preston, I mean, well done, Lano. Preston have been offside quite a few times tonight. I mean, I always thought Forest were bad for that, but they're not. Preston have probably been offside more than Forest. Great comments coming in, guys, as per usual. And we have got the super chat on as well, on all the usual things. Dang, Brennan. Oh, a bit too late. Bit too late then, Brennan. Don't call back. Well, I'm kidding. Bit hard that was, call back to Keenan, thinking he should just toe poke. I'm thinking gonna 28. Preston's just making a sub already, and then number 5 coming off. Matt Herod saying hi, Dad. Good evening, Matt. Hope you are well. Obviously, any new guys to the channel, do get the subscribe, do hit the like as well. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you think about the game. Super Creeper, he's a Gary Boldy, Forest having fun. Keeper, you're the one to take it back really long. What up? Oh, work. That was. Yeah, it was. Never forget. Come on now, Forest. What on? Go on now. Oh, you. Oh, if it didn't fall then, it would have been a perfect one. Well, unfortunately, it did fall. How half off doing? You know what? Yeah, a couple simple saves, mate. His communication quite good as well. Great save as well. What overall just made. Anyway, just looking at the highlight switches minute forward. Ball got played into him. And overall done it well just to like shot was at him, man. It just done well to get down thingy and save it. But Payfar is doing really, really well. Like it seems settled. It seems that it feel like that Easton back settled, and it feels like that what he's doing is not overdoing it. Like uh, both defences seem to be on top, so overall don't look like he's doing much anyway. If being honest, but when he's pulled upon, he's making them simple saves. Distribution wise, the things that's been a bit shaky. Not going to deny that. But but I think he's doing alright. Preston just had another chance. We seem to be letting Preston in, which is worrying for him at the minute. that Johnson, our defence team did got caught out then. What was Cook doing then? Well, she offside, but Cook was just playing. It looked like from. I don't know what happened then, but it seemed like McKenna was following Johnson and Cook just lost his man. If we're offside or not, I don't know. But not like Cook to like make that error then. And quick succession, Preston can win 2-0 up. Matt saying cheers, good to hear, bound to be like a little. Yeah, it could be a lack of confidence to refer Matt on how far. Obviously, last game we did play was where it came in a toxic place, so just hoping that tonight's game will give them that confidence. But with our back three, we'll always have that sort of that protection because they are quite good. Our back three, probably the best defence in the league. So, trying to that. That was never a free kick. But yeah, I do actually agree with that. I mean, a lot of people on Twitter being usual Twitter feed. Yeah, it should have been 1-0 down, but it's not that over. It's having that sort of game where he's keeping this, isn't it? But you know what? No, they're not taking chances. Supposed to win it. There you go. Kieran saying, "Come on, you Reds! Come on, you Reds! Come on!" Middlesbrough 1-0 with West Brom now, which is a decent result for everyone. It'll be interesting to see when Super Cooper does make a change. Just at the minute, it's just we need to really get that title at that back because just feel like that. But they keep going to showing us that chance that they missed. I mean, it was Finney. What do you think of Derby? Crap. What do you think of crap? Derby. Thank you. Rate Derby and rate Derby. Rate Derby and rate Derby. Rate Derby and rate Derby. We are Derby haters. There you go. And if anyone is really interested in knowing this, Wrexham's beating Chesterfield 1-0. Colbert has been bought. With Shane 4-4. There has been a throw-in, couple of throw-ins, and he has been bought for a challenge. So. I mean, just near it being an area as well. Why Colback not do that sort of challenge near the area? Near the area. There with me. What a muppet. I probably didn't mean going for a challenge, but why make that sort of challenge near the area when, it could be a very free kick and that it could get booked for it. Bristol City are 1-1 with Coventry now as well, so results are starting to go back in our way. This is a good thing. Preston have got a free kick. It's so far saves again. No simple save. Patrick Collins is back in the house, saying, "Come on, you come on now, Forest." Okay, Patrick saying, still say 1-0 to Forest. Oh, Spence. Here's what you think in chat, guys. About the performance at the minute, with 6 minutes gone. How do you feel? Should we be making changes now to the team? Ooh. Should we be making changes to influence the game now? Or that? Tell us what you think. Obviously, Twitter's been Twitter, but finish right. Preston got a game plan against us. Our soccer now probably our best place from playing, and they're trying to stop us playing. And they're, it's just our press and their press and how they are defending that's stopping players like Brennan Davis, Spence to stop playing, didn't they? Showed that. One of McKenna. It has gone out for a goal kick, guys, but our personnel aren't doing it. They're stopping our main players from playing like them. And with the press that we've not been able to be fluidity. I mean, everyone's saying this person's crap, this person's crap. They're not crap. They're just being very narrow-minded about it. And that personnel being, they are playing Finny. And that they are probably on top. They didn't know that. But they are the home team and we are the away team, and that we always probably expected this from a home team. So, Patrick saying missing Graben. I think with Graben in, I think that it would have been the same too, because now Preston is playing, that it's one of them ones where it would have been the same with Graben or without Graben. It would have changed something if we had Graben available, then I said that I do think that it will offer us a different option from how we are playing, because just they're just missing something in that midfield at minute. And that their midfield two are just winning it at the minute. David Robinson saying come on the right way, definitely. Definitely coming the right way. Keep the comments coming in, guys. I was reported as tweeting about saying that Forest looking short for ideas. Obviously the press are turning on Forest now. Come on, Forest. Finish right. Well, I'm not gonna secret. me about it all. Like with Forest, like everyone's giving Forest stick. Didn't know that. Forest, oh crap, Forest have sort of idea. Forest of this, Forest and that. We cannot be perfect every time, every game. Didn't know that. I mean, we all have bad days. We all have good games. We all have bad games. I mean, everyone's human. Everyone's not perfect. And obviously, Forest are playing short ideas at the minute. Nothing aren't working. But I'm sure that something will work out. So, I just don't get the constant negativity. Doesn't even need that change of spark up front or something different. Because obviously, all that changed in midfield. Because, like I said, the midfield two not really done much in there. Or midfield three with Garner, Colbert, and Yates. They've not really been at it tonight. And they've done jobs on Spence and Johnson at the minute. Go on, Spence, take that one. Ooh. I mean, that's the thing. Preston are stopping us from playing. Didn't know shadow that. That's the utmost truth about it. That they are probably stopping us from playing, and that nothing seems to be clicking at the minute. So I thought it's a bad team overnight. No, it's just things aren't happening. But it doesn't mean that they are a crap side, because they're not a crap side. There's 23 minutes to go as well, so anything can happen in football. That's a sure. You ever thought that we're going into that? I mean, I said earlier that I thought that Forest could get something, and that Preston aren't, they aren't the better sides. I mean, I've said it tonight that they're that sort of side that the Preston that we knew from years ago that would be challenging up through the playoffs and that constantly in the playoffs, they aren't that side no more. And that, yeah, I think if their midfield two have bossed it, and that they've been funny. I don't know if people why not made a change straight away. I mean, not that Coots to go this long with a performance like this without changing it. It is a surprise. Don't get me wrong, I'm saying that, but does he feel like that? He don't want to change it because he don't want us to concede, or he feels like that this could work. I mean, we're not sure. I'm sure that Super Cooper would tell us why not made the changes like that. I mean, it probably will do, but I mean, surprised with 21 minutes, we're not with 70 minutes gone and 25 minutes of this second half, we're not made a sub. Not being negative. Before anyone says I've been negative, I'm not being negative. I'm just questioning something. Not made a sub. That's why. Well done, but he nearly got himself in trouble then. Forest are keeping the ball. From there. Obviously, we just lost it there through Ghana, but we was keeping the ball quite well. With Cook, nearly lost it, but they have just launched the ball again. Obviously, trying to get the pace behind our back three. Preston have got the ball at the back at the minute. They are trying to launch it when they can get the fast players involved and behind. Tell us what you think in the chat as per usual. Keep the ball well done, Hove. Obviously, with the standard that we have set at Forest this season, that should be free kick. Well done. With the standards that we have set at Forest now with Cooper, that we are wanting a lot more better, but obviously not working out at the minute. So obviously we have seen Sink warming up and Surridge. Keenan. Well done, Keenan. Just passed it to Lowe. Why did they get a silly booking there? McKenna? Why? But yeah. 30 comments coming in, guys. Tell us what you think. Well done, Wowell. Great defending that was. Ball came in from Brian and Wowell just the right time, right place just to kick it out. Can't really beat that. Can't pass. Preston made another sub to put that Evans off and brought the tour out front for them. Reach. 15 minutes to go, guys. Anything can happen in 15 minutes. Well done, Lowe. Great defending. Unlucky right idea to try and play saved by Overhoff then. Or it nearly locked him actually. But that Roberts, but if it was a save. Yeah, it was. The ref gave a corner, so he must have got fingertip on it. Easy that was. Goal kick, thank you, ref. Obviously they're trying to claim for in another corner of Richwood. Keep on subscribing to the channel. I do like the content and pace. Do get your comments coming in. Oh, as per usual. And there've been another yellow card and spent being 20 what? What's a yellow card? I don't know if they're trying to say they weren't a yellow card. I never know. Been talking to him. It was like playing being what the Tad Woodbury. Anyway, Paul. Time flies. But yeah, folks, still in the chance of winning game. Get no shot of that. I'm not going to deny that. Still within a chance of winning game. I still feel like that we can get something out of it. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to be like being negative because I'm not. Because I feel like that we can get something out of it. And yeah, performance level's not been there tonight. I'm not going to deny that, but we shouldn't be writing this team off. Obviously, Reading's beating Birmingham 1-0. Now, obviously, Pauline's is in charge of Reading against Birmingham. So, time flies. So, look, quite a few people on Twitter saying that we blew over one in midfield. So, if we're being over one and then you want to spin sync on, oh, get a grip, man. We are making the sub by looks of things. Can't tell you it is coming on. But we left it quite late. And tomato sub. Look at that. Might be sewage. He's coming on. Hold on fast. Defend this. Look that. Another corner for Preston. Come on now, guys. Yeah, it is sewage for Keenan. Not had his best game in a foul shirt, if I'm being honest. Couldn't try to hold the ball up, try doing this, but not really been that effective tonight. Unfortunately. But series is coming on. Obviously, we'll offer that something different up the top that we probably do need. I bet someone soon made that sub. But hopefully it does work. Ooh. Can't that fast. Oh, good clearance by Cook that was. So went into the area and yeah, Cook put it away. I'm fast. I mean, great ball that was, and Forest got a corner. Hey! Great one that was by Surridge to get that corner there. Quick ball forward to Surridge, and yeah, the defender kicked out. Oh nah. 7 minutes to go, guys, before to finish. 2-0 Reading against Birmingham. No, never a free kick. Never was a free kick. Poor that is. Poor. It was like shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, I won't put it past you. Our away fan being negative because it, that's per usual. Preston, the dangerous balling that was for them to actually attack it, but they didn't. Lucky enough. Obviously, it's goal kick to Forest now. Decent balling. But yeah, last 5 minutes. Patrick St. Camping's still 1-0. Just one of them nights of Forest night where nothing just not worked for us. Like our controlling not work. Nothing not really worked from Forest night. Forest just have one of them nights night where nothing is working right for them. Didn't they, Shannon? That. It's just one of them nights, and I think that we all had them nights. Didn't I say that? Obviously, we all have them days at work. I know that. So Well, I had them days, but obviously, just not worked for us tonight, and that. I just think that Preston would have been the better team since that penalty shot that we had. Preston have been the better team. Not going to deny that. We've just not been at the races. So if that was by Hayforth, I give Hayforth my due at the minute. I know with a couple of minutes ago that he is having that sort of really good game. I think if not had much to do in terms of them 2 chances and that save late on, not early in the first half, but some of the chances not really had to make a finish spectacular and quite a night all round for our players tonight. It is quite a night for our players tonight, in a shadow of that. Coventry's beat Bristol City 2-1 now, guys. Another late goal for Coventry. If they're not a late goal from either team, it could be a 0-0. It could be a 0-0 here. And it wouldn't be a bad 0-0, to say the least. I mean, getting a point away from home, a clean sheet, if we do get a clean sheet, it won't be a thing to see how now it's been, performance-wise. Fair enough, our defenders have to defend more our wing-backs. Preston done a good job on their wing-backs tonight, and Brennan just not let them play. Didn't no shadow of doubt about that. They not let them play, and it has been probably a frustrating one, if we're being honest, yeah. But finish right as well. That fair enough. It's not been spectacular, but you know what? Get your points away from home, then get your 3 points at home, get your wins at home, and that's how you can get genuinely move up there. But outside of that, that's a free kick. Thank you. Right in the corner for Forest off. If keep does well for the next 2 games, will Sam get back in the team? I mean, the shirt, it's Sambers. The shirt is Hofarth at the minute, so it's for him to lose. So, unless you've had 2 really bad games, I feel like that it should be kept in the goal, because I feel like that he has done quite well tonight. That was close for us to tap it in. That was close. Great work by Spence, beating them. Probably the best move of the night, really. Spence got past 2 players and balled. If someone would have been there, it would have been 1-0. We would have been laughing. But we're not. Preston came down the other end. 3 minutes added on the Reds. Referee. That's the yellow card. Could it be another late show here, Reds? Tell us what you think. Defo, yellow card. Defo. outside of that. I don't know if we would have tried a main about getting that. I never know. But there you go. We have got a free kick. Just really poor free kick to get in. Obviously, they're back on the attack, Preston, and cleared it away. Okay. Preston got a ball again. Coming down here. They just done sprints, and it's another corner. Colback cleared it out, and it is another corner. Do check out our instant reaction show straight after the game, guys, to tell us what you think about the game. A point away from home. If it is a point away from home, do you think it is? If we do keep on right now before I jinx it, 1-0 great punch. It has finished 0-0 at the game. How do you guys feel about it? I know there has been quite a lot of negativity about it, but it has been 0-0, finished 0-0. Hove keeps a clean sheet. Really, really glad for him that he has kept it just because of Finney, but we haven't lost. Simple as that. It probably was not a best performance from Forest tonight, but it has been a 0-0. So take care of yourself, Patrick. Right, guys, I'm going off a bit. I will be back on for an instant match reaction on the game tonight. I'd like to see you guys on it. So I'd like to say thank you for watching, guys, and bye.